Hey there, Aquarius. This is the reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. For those of you that have any of those placements in the astrological sign of Aquarius. This is a soul connection reading, okay, for the month of June 2020. And I'm just looking into the energies. I went ahead and pulled cards because my phone is acting up and I can only run so long before the reading cuts off. So I'm trying to skip some time here. I'll go back to pulling cards again once I get my phone. I'm pulling cards on camera again once I get my phone working properly. So I've prayed over your cards. I've cleared all of the energies from previous readings that I've done and cleared the energy from my table and myself. Just blessing and reading now with white sage. And I pray, Holy Spirit, that you give me the clear vision and allow me to be a channel to clearly see for the sign of Aquarius the energies that they are going to face in the month of June. Thank you, Spirit. We're grateful for the messages. So starting off, I pulled from Colette Baron Reed's deck, the Good Tarot, pulled your overall energy, and I also pulled 2 oracle cards from her deck, Wisdom of the Hidden Realms, for those of you that are interested. So the 2 cards that came out for you, Aquarius, I'm not surprised. I'm an Aquarius moon, and I've been feeling this too. My son's an Aquarius sun, so I knew immediately what this energy was about. So you have the Call, which is number 20, and both of these cards are major arcana, by the way, so the chances that you would get 2 out of 22 cards, major arcana. This is a very significant time for all of you that are Aquarius, whether you resonate with this reading or not. Astrologically speaking, we are at the peak of age of Aquarius. For those of you that know what that is, Aquarius is very future minded, okay? Aquarius rules the future, they rule technology. But what a lot of people don't know and understand about you, Aquarius, is that even though sometimes you come across as very aggressive when you speak about your beliefs, you have a way with words, okay? And you have a way of getting your views, your beliefs across to others, okay? Whether you realize that or not at this point in your life, you do. It's a gift. It's a gift from God. The collective needs Aquarius because you guys really are humanity focused, you're future focused, and it's a beautiful thing. And you're not scared to speak up for what you believe, okay? And we need that in the world today. We need people who know how to get the message across clearly. Air signs are really good at communication, but Aquarius, you're very good at speaking on your beliefs. If you're a spiritual person, well, if you're not, I don't think you'd be watching my reading, but if spirituality is a big focus and you are called in this life on a spiritual mission, you will be not scared to let others in the collective know exactly what you feel is right versus what you feel is wrong, right? But you can do it in a way that others understand, okay? And it makes them think, it makes them consider their own beliefs. Now, that being said, we have 4 planets retrograde, one of those being Jupiter. Everybody is kind of reflecting on what they believe, right? Going through these experiences in the world, things that have been hidden from us are coming to light now, thanks to Pluto and Saturn. People are starting to see that, and people are waking up to things that have been hidden that were not for our highest good, okay? Now, the energy I'm feeling for you is you are really questioning the traditional ways, okay? Questioning religion and what place it holds in the world, what place it holds with you. And you notice that this is major arcana number 5. 5 is all about changes, okay? So you may be changing some of your beliefs. Some of the things that have come out have made you, with the retrograde in Jupiter, have probably made you question a lot of things. Maybe you just didn't have that life experience until now to see how things are playing out in the world. And there's so much going on. I mean, you'll have to fit this where it fits for you, Aquarius, because I don't know. It's going to be different for everybody where their individual focus is. In the same token, where what you're called to do about it in this life, because this does mean that you are rising up to answer the call on your life, is also going to be different for all of you, okay? So I'm just going to read the energy surrounding this, but you're feeling it. You're feeling the call to stand up for what you believe. You're feeling a call to change the world, because that's what Aquarius, that's what you do, okay? You come in to change the world, to make it more humanity focused. You know, you're very much advocate for the underdog, you know, the poor, the oppressed, things like that. So, you know, you see things in some ways that others don't, and it is part of your life mission to speak up, okay, and let other people know your viewpoint, because that's how we're going to build a better earth for everyone, is to really come together, not being separated because of our beliefs, not being separated due to religion or political party. Now is the time for us to stand up. And Aquarius, it looks like you're standing up against the old way of doing things, okay? You're tired of the traditional things. You're not good things, okay? But religion, just for the sake of religion, not allowing others to believe the way that they choose to believe. Any type of subconscious programming that's intended not for the highest good, right? You're really feeling that bubbling up inside of you that you cannot ignore it. You're not going to ignore it, okay? You feel if the whole world ignores it, that's fine, but you have to stand up for what is right. And that is because it is your destiny, right? Now, the North Node just moved into Gemini. The South Node moved into Sagittarius. We have 3 eclipses, 2 of them just in this month of June. The first one's going to start with the full lunar eclipse in Sagittarius, June the 5th. And then we'll have a solar eclipse later this month, and then another eclipse after that. So a lot's going on. We have 4 planets retrograde. Mercury will join them and go retrograde on the 11th of June. Mercury rules communication. That could be a problem, okay? Because communication is one of your strengths. Your mind is your strength, and that's Mercury. But it's, you know, it's because it's supposed to be, right? It's supposed to be that way. Okay. So, something has come full circle. This is the World card. It's about ending an old, difficult way and leading to a brand new cycle, a brand new world, right? It is a brand new world. And how can we make it a better world? That's what Aquarius wants to say. How can it be for the highest good of all, right? I'm a Libra with an Aquarius moon, so I'm feeling this energy very strongly. Then from the hidden realms, you receive the winged wise ones, which is all about angelic help and miraculous aid. And you also receive the map master of destiny. That is an authentic purpose, inspiration, free will. I'm so sorry, excuse me. So, I think this is kind of your focus, Aquarius, that, you know, God gave us all free will, and no one, no man, no woman, no government, no institution should take that from us. We are to be free thinking, and we are to make our own choices, right? So that's kind of where your focus is right now, Aquarius. You are really consumed with everything going on in the world and where we're moving to in the future and how we're going to make the world better for our children and future generations. And for us, because we're right in the middle of it right now. The bottom of the deck is the Ice Queen. Okay, this is the air sign queen. So this is you. I notice in this card she's asleep. Okay. I think that there are still a lot of those people around you that are still asleep. They're not awake to the things that are going on in the world, right? And that's frustrating for you because you are the one who is ready to say whatever you got to say, do whatever you got to do to answer this call on your life that God has for you. This will be something that you signed up for. It's like a soul mission, a soul contract that you signed up before you ever incarnated into this particular life, right? So we start off with the sun. The sun comes in. It's a beautiful card. This is the Gilded Tarot by Sarah Marchetti. The sun comes in, and you can see all the astrological play and the planets, how they are positioned around the sun, right? I feel like this is the age of Aquarius coming to life. This is something that you can see with your own eyes. It's not just something that you feel, because you felt this coming for a long time. You knew that socially, the world is in crisis, right? Especially in America, for those of you in the United States. Racism, sexism, um, hating someone because of their beliefs or because of their religion or because of their even sexual preferences, right? It's a melting pot of people that has gone on way too long. Aquarius, I think that you have the clarity that's needed for those people who are around you that are asleep. Sometimes we're not the best person to tell, our parents or grandparents, even some of our coworkers and friends. So you have to use your connection to spirit to know when to say the things that need to be said and to whom, right? If you are their intercessor, you will know, and just pray for God to give you the words to speak, and that will happen. But there is something that is building inside of you, some type of momentum, because something very faded, something very important is coming up for you that needs to be said or shown, either through your words or your actions, right? And it could change people, it could wake them up. You could be a walking catalyst for awakening people around you. That could be going on too, and you feel like, wow, all these people are going through these ascension symptoms or awakening symptoms, or they're really confused, or they're really depressed, or whatever. And I know what that's like, and you just wonder why everybody around you is happening, and that's happening because you're carrying it out into the world with this Queen of Wands, this fire energy. You're ready to take action, okay? People see this. People have been sitting and stuck and stagnant for too long in old ways, old belief systems that they were conditioned into, but they don't necessarily believe that within their own heart and soul, okay? And the reason people are waking up everywhere you go is because you're a catalyst for that, your energy, right? So, center of the reading, you have the Queen of Wands with the Emperor. This is you and the other person. Now, whether you're the Queen of Wands, and don't pay attention to gender, okay? An Emperor could be female or male because it's just the energy of the Emperor. The Queen of Wands, the energy here is somebody that's fiery, that's passionate, that's ready to go do something about it, right? She doesn't back down. She's confident. She's bold, very bold and direct. She can even be loud if she needs to be, right? Which, if you're an Aquarius, you probably don't mind that too much when it's appropriate. And then here's the Emperor. This could be you. I'm feeling that this is you. But the roles could switch, vice versa, because energies do flip in general readings. But the Emperor is someone who is a great leader, okay? He didn't become an emperor just because he was, overnight. He has to take on all the elements, earth, wind, fire, water, and make sure that he is balanced within himself, because he has to make decisions that affect a lot of people, right? It's not an easy job being the Emperor, but he takes charge. He's a leader. And the Queen of Wands, she's a leader in her own right. It's just that sometimes she can get so fired up and so spirited that tempers can fly. Okay, so you want to be careful of that energy because you don't want to go into these types of conversations or protest, if that's the situation, with anger. And it's hard not to be angry, but if you constantly stay connected to God, stay connected to spirit, stay connected to source, however that works for you, your higher power, you know that the best way to get the message across is through love, right? And that doesn't mean that you don't take a stand, because you have that card here too with the Seven of Wands. You're definitely going to take a stand. But I guess where these two people come together here is this is the soul connection. Whether this is a friend of yours, because I know that Aquariuses are very particular about who they're friends with, or this is a romantic partner or a family member, brother or sister, this is someone who feels as passionately as you and is ready to do something to change the world and make it better for all of us, right? Both of you are leaders. Both of you are powerful speakers. Both of you just your energy when you walk into the room. And Spirit's going to back you up on this. There may be more people asking you for your opinion because it's very much needed at this time to wake people up, okay? And I'm not saying go yell in people's faces. I'm saying that you're divinely led to whatever this call is on your life. And this person is going to stand by your side and be part of this new journey for you, okay? They're going to be right beside you through it all. And that's because they are a soulmate, a very strong soulmate to you. And they also have the call on their life, okay? It's very spiritual connection. It's beautiful. Okay, so this is kind of the energy that you've been under with the Five of Pentacles. You're tired of seeing people who have plenty of money hoarding it or doing wrong things with it, while the poor is shut out from help, from assistance, right? You may be very angry or disappointed or sad at this time because we have the Four of Swords, and it's telling me that you're really seeking rest, meditation, prayer, maybe more than you ever have in your life. If you're not doing that, then I do suggest that you do that, because you have to find balance for the mission that you're going to do. It's spiritual. It's not just social. It is part of your divine path, and you want to make sure that you remain balanced, okay? So this is breaking your heart with these Three of Swords, but you have the Sword of Truth down here, okay? You're going to be just fine. You're going to heal yourself and you're going to heal others with your words, with the truth. Basically, you're going to bring the truth, and it's going to be very healing to a lot of people. You, Aquarius, have to get out of this negative mindset, though. There is hope for the future. You know this deep in your soul. You're an Aquarius, okay? So if you are weighed down, if you are bogged down and you think nothing's changed, things have gone on like this for too long, you're right. But don't lose sight of the fact that the whole point of all of this time that we're living in is to change it, okay? And we do have God backing us up. The thing is, God's not going to just step in and do it for us. It's time for us to take up for ourselves and to stand up for what is right. No matter what the situation, there is a right and there is a wrong way to handle things, right? We are going to stand up for what is right. The Aquariuses that I am reading for here. And it's beautiful. Here you are, Knight of Cups. Okay, after you do this prayer and this meditation and you balance yourself, you see how he's holding this cup up in victory? He's bringing love to the world. He's bringing light to the world. Now, the cup represents emotions in tarot, so I see that as love, and it's very emotional for you. But look how the light is coming off of that cup. It's like you are bringing this sun energy. The sun card in my reading sat right atop of the King of Cups. King of Cups can be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, so you may be dealing with someone of that element, as well as Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, because of the fire energy. The Emperor is Aries, Scorpio, so it could be fire or water that you're dealing with. Could be a Libra. We have the Justice card, and we have the Moon card, which is Pisces, Cancer. So if any of those signs resonate for you, but it's mainly the energies that I'm looking at. The sun is bringing clarity, and you're bringing the sun. You're bringing that clarity that you received from heaven into the world, and you are super passionate about it, right? But what I'm really happy about is you're bringing light and love to the world, not more conflict, okay? And that's what we need right now. Now we have the Seven of Wands. This is you standing up for your beliefs against anybody that comes against you. You will be ready. You will have the right words. You will be confident. You will be bold. And you will stand up for yourself in a respectful way, right? Because you know that you can't lead others by using disrespect, okay? But they're going to respect you, and they're going to respect what you have to say, Aquarius, because you're not having it any other way, okay? And if they don't, then, you know, you've planted a seed, and that's all you can do sometimes with some people. Now, this could be people in your lives now, people that you've grown up knowing, okay? And you may just now be seeing, wow, I didn't know this person believed that way or this way. And things are coming out, and you're disappointed, and you're ready to change. I gotta move this camera just a second so I can get around. Okay. So the next card out, center of the reading, very important, is the moon, okay? These are those things that are hidden. The sun came out, but there's still some information that you need, okay? The moon is about your emotions, but the moon is also about things hidden from you, okay? So when I see the moon underneath the Emperor here, I think that you are hidden from your true power and influence, okay? You're looking at this reading and you're thinking, I can't be the Emperor. I'm probably that Queen of Wands because she's pop-offish. She's ready to go fight. Okay, well, I see that you're the Emperor, okay? You just don't see it because the moon card is here. You are the natural born leader here. You are the one that's going to bring in the clarity that is needed, okay? And then Justice is here to support you. So the last two cards pulled are the Ten of Swords and Justice. You and this person together, you have been through it. Look at this, okay? Whether you just met this person, haven't met this person, or you've been living with this person for 20 years, you both have been through it. Just feeling like you can't take any more, right? And those are swords that's going into that man's back. But in this depiction, it's all energetic. It's not actually piercing him. So I'm seeing this as you almost can't handle this injustice anymore. Like, there's so many truths that have come out that you are just done, okay? But that's good because tens are an end to that. That's an end to a difficult cycle. The path is clear now for Justice. Justice is coming in. This is the card, Major Arcana for Libra card. This is karmic justice. And this is just justice where there is injustice, okay? It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful, okay? This feeling, this is going to end. And a new day is going to dawn. And justice will be had for you as well. If this is just in your personal life, if you don't feel the need to take your message out into the world, this could just be for those around you. They are going to see it. You see she's blindfolded because of everything. It's heartbreaking, right? She doesn't necessarily take sides. She stays blindfolded and she uses her inner knowing and her moral compass to decide right or wrong, right? She's not blinded to the truth. The truth, there's 10 swords of truth here, but justice comes in and makes it right. So the things that have been unjust, whether it's in your personal life or in the world at large, which is kind of the energy that's coming through, justice is here to make it right. But you have a huge part to play in that, Aquarius, and that may be why you've been feeling this way for some time. So I want to read from the book on the Winged Ones and Map of Destiny. I pulled those from the Hidden Realms Oracle. And let's just see what you and your person may be coming to encounter. So I'm going to start with the Mapmaker of Destiny, number 24. That breaks down to a 6, 24, 2 plus 6. And 6s are about balance. So I think I've said balance several times in this reading. You know, please make sure that you are taking time out to rest and care for yourself as well, okay? Because you do need to have balance your energies before you go into whatever this is. So the map maker of destiny, it's authentic purpose, inspiration, and free will. That's what you're fighting for, Aquarius. You're fighting for everyone to be able to be who God created them to be. Whether people like it or not, whether it looks different from them, it shouldn't be a threat, right? You're fighting for free will, for us to not be controlled mentally or any other way, that we have the free will to choose, make our own choices in life. And you are the inspiration, Aquarius. But this says, when the map maker of destiny appears, it's a sign that you've been given an opportunity to transform fate into destiny. At birth, each human is given a unique map with myriad of paths that intersect with one another. And that's what's happened. This soulmate has come into your life, and if they haven't, they're coming in the month of June, because they are meant to show up at this time, okay? If they're already in your life, this is why they're here, okay? This may not be the only reason, but this is a big reason. This is a huge call on your life. It goes on to say, your map of destiny shows all the places you're meant to visit, places where you will be challenged to evolve into the highest aspects of self. Okay, so right after the 6 is a 7. 7s are about challenges, and guess what? The next number I just looked is 34. It's a 7. So this is going to be a challenge. It's not going to be easy, but thankfully, God has sent someone to help you, okay? You're not going to have to do this alone. And if you are doing this alone, then it's God and your angels that are going to help you, and we'll get to that with the next card. So it says, remember that you're a spark of divine come to earth to experience itself in human form. As such, your path is unique. It's also somewhat preordained, and fate represents the events in your life that were meant to happen and that you can't change. Fate is transformed into destiny according to how you respond to your circumstances. Destiny offers you the ability to make great opportunities out of a fated experience, so free will and choice are possible at certain points on your map. Now, and it says now, Aquarius, now is one of those times. You're faced with a relationship or circumstance brought to you by fate. How you respond will lead you into your perfect destiny. Your ally may assume the form of a soulmate come to heal your heart. I can't make this up. You cannot make this up. Your ally may assume the form of a soulmate come to heal your heart and be your companion. Perhaps your challenger makes you face the things within you that must change in order for you to express your highest good. So don't shoot the messenger. When this person comes in, they're going to show you something about yourself, a way for you to better yourself and better your path, right? Maybe you go about things too harsh or too bold, and they're going to calm you. I don't know what it is, but they're going to bring it to you, and make sure that you don't get offended, because it may trigger you. This person is here to help. It says, perhaps your challenger makes you face the things within you that must change in order for you to express your highest good. Maybe fate brings you an ally in the form of a wonderful new project, or a challenger in the form of a failed business. No matter which form they take, they are all perfect expressions of fate inviting you to your destiny. Pay attention as your map unfolds now, and remember that fate makes the map, but destiny is determined by the manner in which you engage your journey. Okay, so that's very important. This journey is very important, and you need to stay balanced, and you need to speak your truth. And you need to let this person show you whatever it is about yourself that they see that you don't see, okay? Because you are that emperor. You are that leader, Aquarius. Last card, map maker. Oh no, the winged wise ones. This is angelic help and miraculous aid. This is your angels and archangels coming in to help you fight those battles. But you do have to ask, because of the law of free will, for their assistance. Anything fated, though, they're standing there waiting, and God is with you. So don't hesitate to do what you are called to do. And it says, always allies and never challengers. The winged wise ones represent the aid of all the angels. When you enter their realm, know that your sincere prayers will be answered according to the will of the divine. This also represents divine intervention and the potential of miracles to heal and transform as if by magic. That's beautiful. Have faith, whatever your circumstances, heavenly beings are watching over you. The winged wise ones give you a glimpse of the future by offering messages whispered on the wind. They are translated within you as inspired thought, instantly unraveling the past and revealing the present. Be aware of the higher consciousness in you. This is a good time to observe your thoughts through meditation, which is what I've been saying throughout your video. So please do that, Aquarius. Who is observing those thoughts? That self is kin to the winged wise ones who have come to help you soar. So you have help. Okay, I want to end this reading with a postcard from Spirit. This is just a message. This is a message from Spirit to you, Aquarius. I hope it doesn't cut off before I get done. But I feel it very important. This is a huge, important mission. You are spiritually gifted. And you are called at this time. And if you are, you know it. There's no doubt. Okay, it says, Dear you, do you feel like you need to do all the work and fix everything for everyone? Or you might have no value. Maybe you think you need to control everything or else nothing will get done, be healed, be completed, etc. You may think you need to conform to what others expect of you or choose a course of action to manipulate an outcome, but we don't think that would be a good choice. How about this? Even if it makes you temporarily uncomfortable, do something different. Set that boundary, delegate responsibility to another, ask for your needs to be met. And when faced with an impossible situation or relationship, repeat this mantra: I didn't cause it, I can't control it, and it's not my job to cure it. Then carry on. Feels good, doesn't it? The best part is everything just seems to work beautifully and honestly in the end. Loving you so much. Stay balanced, Aquarius. This is important, but God's with you. Your angels are with you. And I have all faith and confidence in you, Aquarius. That's what you're sitting here to do. It's beautiful. Love and light to you all. Namaste.